I'll be okay. I have to do an interview for Mac Media.
What's Mac Media?
Well, why don't you come see for yourself?
Sure. Why did you want to join Mac Media?
I joined Mac Media because I'm currently taking broadcast journalism as my elective, and Mac Media is a club where we apply everything that we've learned in broadcast journalism, so I thought it would be a good way to put into practice what I'm learning.
What exciting things are you looking forward to doing in Mac Media this year?
This year, I'm looking forward to being able to participate on a team of broadcasting sports events and student life at Macaulay.
I gotta push the interview, guys.
What kind of events do you cover in Mac Media?
Right now, as Mac Media is a new club, we are currently working on creating a commercial and raising awareness for our club. And in the future, we look forward to working on sports broadcasting and broadcasting student life.
I gotta push the interview, guys.
Wait, I didn't know that. That's so cool.
Each team will start on their designated side with one hand on the wall.
Domestic violence is a huge problem all over the world, and it may even be happening in your own neighborhoods without your realization. While the topic is very big, it is not talked about nearly enough. Today we will cover everything you need to know about domestic violence. All the information included in today's video is a fact and could potentially help you or someone you know, no matter who you are.
There are several different subcategories of abuse that fall under domestic violence, and all of them are equally important. Most abuse types are used as methods to control the victim. In some cases, psychological abuse is used to manipulate or distort a person's thoughts or state of mind so that the abuser can keep power over them. Another nonviolent way abusers use to control a victim is emotional abuse. Emotional abuse uses the victim's emotions or feelings. Their abuser may assert dominance by criticizing, shaming, or blaming the victim's emotions. This can be used to manipulate and lower self-esteem, causing the victim to feel emotionally weakened or hopeless.
Economical abuse can also be used as a control tactic. This happens when the abuser has control over the victim's access to money or economic resources, forcing the victim to financially depend on their abuser. Physical abuse is the intentional act of causing injury to another. This may physically keep the victim with their abuser or wear down their spirits. Example, hitting, slapping, or beating. Sexual abuse is another type of physical abuse where the abuser pressures or forces the victim to do something sexually that they don't want to do. This may include, but not limited to, threatening one to perform sexual acts, unwanted touching or kissing, or rape. All these types of abuse are used to control a victim, and it is important to help those who are exposed to these types of abuse.
According to ProjectSanctuary.org, 1 in 5 women and 1 in 7 men have experienced severe physical violence by an intimate partner in their lifetime. Intimate partner violence is most common among women between 18 and 24. According to the New England Journal of Medicine, in some regions, the number of calls dropped by more than 50%. So in some areas of the U.S., there were significantly less domestic violence hotline calls during the pandemic, not because the rate of intimate partner violence had decreased, but because victims couldn't safely connect with services. Overall, domestic violence affects both men and women of any age.
In many situations, it can be difficult for victims of domestic violence to reach out and obtain help, especially if they are often with their abuser. One way that victims can alert others that they need help is by using the universal signal for domestic violence. To do this signal, victims can hold up their forefingers and then close them down over their thumb. It is important that people learn this signal not only for the purpose of using it, but for recognizing it when others use it.
If you or someone you know is currently in danger, you are not alone. Please do not hesitate to call 911 or the domestic violence hotline number, which is 1-800-799-7233.
Hey Mac Nation, this is Hannah from Mac Media, and today we're going to see who's going to win our 7th period homeroom Santa race. Let's see who's going to win. Looks like Mrs. Zellman's homeroom is pulling ahead, along with Mrs. Pierce's homeroom. Who's going to win?